guess it would probably help if I unmuted the mic. Hopefully you guys have been doing well. I am back on Calador, one of them names. And I just actually took a screenshot of this. I actually bought a little pressure washer, made it look decent, and I don't know, must be a terrain physic around here. It's awfully muddy, and I guess it just automatically gets filthy. So, hopefully everybody's been doing well. I am, like I said, on the Caladar map. Calador, I don't know how to pronounce it. Probably butchering it. This is a dedicated server. Woodsy, a good buddy. We've been working together now for a month and a half trying to figure mods out, figure gameplay, figure lots of stuff out. Getting ready for the big 22 release. Some of you guys may be excited for that. Kind of got, you know, normal worries more or less, but we'll see what they bring. So today's video, actually, I will not lie. Anybody that watched the last Rubber Side Down video, if you haven't, go check it out. It's quitting a state job, going logging full time. That's the actual title of the video that I had just put up 2-3 days ago now. And I'm actually doing this stuff in IRL now, or going to be starting next week. So right now I'm just kind of making little messes everywhere, and we'll get to where we are. We'll get to, actually I'll show you guys real quick, and I'll literally show you guys what's going on, so you guys know I role play, or I attempt to kind of role play things out. So I'll do the land thing here. We've got we haven't really spent any time, and I want to start making videos from the actual yard. We do have a yard here. I had bought the property and made my own little yard place, we'll call it. The first piece of property that we went and logged was right down this road here, over into here, and I wish I actually had field numbers or whatever, but we logged, this is the old landing site. We logged this all the way up into here to this road down, and we basically cut all this off. Okay, anybody that's played the game understands you've got to actually click on it, buy the little parcels, basically role play it out that way. Now we did, however, get this finished, at least until we want to go and log, you know, a bigger chunk. But what the landowner wanted done is done. So moving on to this next job we have is this massive chunk here, which is at least, I'd say, four to 5 times, maybe even 6 times larger. I began cutting this morning. I've been off today with the kids. The schools thought it would be a good idea to keep the kids home again for another week. Of course, it's my last week at DOT, so that looks good. But it's the last week that I can actually stay home and enjoy the kids a little bit, because I'm not going to be able to do this with a actual job anymore. So I started the initial cut down this road here, branched across, and basically ran these roads till I got into the back. And what I want to do is potentially make a yard here. We might be making a yard back over here, and we've got 3 different yard options. We still haven't actually taken the equipment off the last job, and we still actually have some wood to haul off of there. That's all cut up. And I'm sorry that this isn't the most interesting part, but I want to keep you guys in the loop. And because this is dedicated, it's on a dedicated box right now. People come in and they play, and you know I'm gonna be missing stuff. So we have wood up here. I'm sorry, not up here. Okay, yeah, right here. This is the old yard here, not this deal. So we have wood still here. The equipment's still here. We do have the little boy picking up a skidder. Blah, 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 blah. Either way. So I made it all the way back. I cut along the roads. I haven't got it all cut. We'll walk it at some point today. But this is where I am now. We do have one river crossing. Well, we have 2 river crossings. And a couple little short jaunts here, but I'm not sure how realistically I'm going to be going about that. Either way, I want to show you guys where we are. So this is going to be the header. So yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with how much I've actually got cut. But this is it's a huge parcel. It's going to take us a while. And I'll actually can actually show you guys a little bit. I do have some. I did go into the waterfall area here. I didn't realize that there's actually river crossings, so I did open up some of this property here. I'm trying to figure out how to get across, and then I realized that we do have a crossing or 2 up the road. I was actually trying to loop this out, that way all this inside would get cut. The server is not open to the public. That's actually going to be something that we talk about tonight. Woodsy should be here in a little bit. And I don't really want it open publicly. I would like it opened moderately to some people, and to get kind of a yeah, this I must have cut this, or it must have been cut and it didn't fall. Either way, this is kind of what we got going on here. Quite a bit of shovel work, or I could come back in here with a buncher and get some of this straightened up a little bit. It's actually quite dirty, and we did actually get into some of the bigger wood on the map, which first time seeing it. I don't know if I've got any standing. Okay, I do. So this is I'd imagine the biggest trees on the map. These are actually a surprise to me. I wasn't aware that we had anything besides the standard red pine, and I don't know if you want to call it white, but either way, getting off topic. But I'll just show you guys what I had done to kind of keep you guys in the loop. Like I said, just opened up this road a little bit here. Nothing should be on the left. I believe I tried to keep everything on the right side, but there might be a couple areas. So I'll just show you guys how I'm opening this up a little bit. There's definitely more than a grapple load in a couple different areas. This was actually a mistake through here, I believe, because the road is over here. Yes. So I got off track a little bit there. But we have a pile of wood down. Definitely enough to keep some individuals busy. Now, this is what I wanted to see. Okay, so we are here. Alright. So this, and I don't know if this is sandy bits here or cliffs. So we might as well go check that out. Okay, so there's a pretty good sized hill. And this might be boring for y'all, I apologize, but this is kind of the way I walk the land in real life, and kind of what I wanted to show you guys on when I'm in a bunch, or my way of thinking about things, and it might be completely wrong, you know. Like I said, I am going to be doing this as an occupation now, so I have really no real experience in it, but I'll be learning. Okay, so that's as far as we went there. Okay. These trees, these are the big ones. Okay. So we got them. And then this will be right back out to the landing, I believe. I don't think it cut much. Looks like we got a bit of a ravine there. And I think I just walked in to start cutting. Alright. I don't know if I went this way or that other way. I think I went the other way. Okay. Yep. This will bring us right back out to the actual landing itself, which is surprisingly muddy. Okay, yeah, you can see the wheels on the truck, which is this is brand new to me, so I'm not too familiar with the mud physics, which I'm thinking this parcel is going to have mud. I don't know if it's just like you go through the map a little bit mud, or if it actually turns soggy. But I'm wondering if that's why the fella buncher immediately went right back to brown, which is not my favorite skin. It's way too filthy. So yeah, hopefully this isn't going to be too boring for you y'all. Just kind of my mindset when I'm opening up a piece of property, all depending on what we're doing. And why am I doing all this? We should come over here, and I'll show you guys real quick. This is what the parcel that we had been working. You guys can see we got the low boy here. We got a skidder getting ready to go over to the other land, and we got the equipment ready. So I don't know. I don't really remember how much we actually had done the last time we had streamed this, so I do apologize if it's not. Yeah, if there's a big piece missing, and I do know there is, but we've had anywhere from 4 to 6 guys on at some points. But the skid roads, you guys can pretty much see all the dark areas. You know, them were the roads that we were using. Worked pretty good. And yeah, we basically cut exactly what exactly what they wanted. And we left the young trees, and basically that's it. I don't know if the landowner's going to have us come back in, log off the other mountainside. Maybe we'll look into doing a little bit of yarding or something like that. There's definitely some possibilities with that. But this is the first track that we did, and we got it done now. So I wanted to kind of show it off, let you guys kind of see what we were looking for a final. And I got everything all cut to length today, so hopefully if we get some guys in, it looks like the trees are actually starting to move a little bit. They were pretty organized. as organized as it is, for me not being very good with the processor still. But yeah, so basically what we've got, hop back in here because I know it's close to my buncher. There we go. So yeah, that's what we're at. That's where we're at. You can see the wet parts of this map here. I do believe, yes, there is. Okay. So this trail, okay, probably goes back into that. Okay. So if I was to, all right. So I'm kind of lost. I don't know. Well, I haven't done much for bunching, so I'll do a little bit of that tonight. I don't know. Like I said, if Woodsy comes in, we'll probably escape onto a tangent or two, and probably go from there. But show you what my job basically pertaining to at the moment. I'm not gonna do multi-roll tonight. It's just gonna be getting everything cut for the guys. That way, when they do come in, they will have stuff all set for them to. There we go. Oop. Hey, we caught it. Even though I think that's actually not a bad hole to stick that in. So, and of course now it gets caught in the canopy. So I'm going to hopefully get with Woodsy tonight, and we're going to get doing some work on this. I think this is going to be my buncher. I have directional feller, tiger cat I'm going to test out tonight. And I also have the 870 or 880. Oops. This is the 822. I believe it is from JDL. I've done some modifying to the XMLs. Woodsy's done a lot as well, and there's still quite a bit of work to do to it. Oh, really? Oh, there he is right there. That'll work. Let me check on what he's saying here. Alright. Apologies. Now let me get the Discord off. There we go. Alright. So I'll probably end up running this like a another selected cut. Just taking the smaller stuff, that way we don't get too shaded out. I want to open this up. This place is pretty dark. As you can see, I got my lights on. I'm making the piles pretty good size. But we've been doing a lot of cable. So basically, you take what you want, what the machine will handle. that one. Take these two reds right here. Canopy there again. Roll this thing over before we get started here. So I really wish that I had done some streaming today, because like I said, I've been working for quite a few hours. Not really stress testing, but I think we might be in the danger in the danger area. Like I said, I do have a lot of trees down. I mean, you guys seen a good portion of them. I didn't go down every single trail that I've cut so far, but pretty sure you wouldn't be tracking this far with a tree, but so yeah, JDL. Woodsy, pretty sure JDL has something to do with it, that Austin probably had something to do with it as well. I'm not saying they're linked, but I do know I've watched quite a bit of Austin from TMG stuff. And he was actually doing some testing. I don't know from the comments from JDL. I don't think they were sent from him, but so I don't want to misspeak on who created this mod. I know FDR's got his own. However, I made sure that I didn't use that one. I don't have any hard feelings towards FDR. It's actually his machines are really doing pretty good from the break I had. I don't want this guy going in the water, and I don't want to cross trees, so let's do this over here. And I've actually kind of thinking about checking out how FDR. Ooh, we had a good sized tree there. Son of a gun! I didn't realize there was a double. Not the most realistic thing, but definitely needed to happen. I'm actually going to be hopefully learning a little bit on how FDR made the how he has the two, not accumulators, the arms. And I always forget the name that I'm trying to say. The arm Deweys being individual instead of them being a pair on one keystroke. Because I like the fact that you can use. I don't know why I'm still trying to think of the freaking name. I'm not gonna get it. the fact that you can actually go pick up one tree, hold it, and grab another tree is really cool. And I have used FDR's newer stuff to actually try that. Now where are we? Okay, so the road is right here. And the tree disappears. And the canopy is my enemy. And it is, it's lagging a lot worse now that I'm actually streaming this, so do be a little bit patient with me. Hopefully we're going to have that fixed within the next week or two. Should be upgrading from 60 megabits per second internet over to fiber. They now have it in my area, so we're going to be doing the big swap from Charter over to Verizon fiber, so that'll be pretty awesome. Go from 60 megabits up, or yeah, down, whatever the heck it is, I don't know. It's the, I think right now I'm getting 100 down, 100 down, 10 up, or something like that. And I've really noticed it lately, so I don't know if they're just trying to push us into a bigger, more expensive plan, thinking that people won't realize that they're bottlenecking you. But for somebody that streams and utilizes the internet as much as streamers and YouTubers and stuff like that do, or anybody that does anything like this, you know, it really is telling that when I used to be able to run server off of one PC and play on the other PC and have people join and have no issues at all. Frame rates were good for everybody. The ping was good and steady. And then, oops, haven't done that in a while. And then all of a sudden, not being able to host your own server. I've definitely noticed a pretty big change in the past year. Bucking all this smaller stuff that's gonna be in the, oh, that's cool. Cut that sucker right down to nothing. Take this one out of here too. Okay. That skid road should be nice and open. This guy out of here. This guy too. Alright. Now, because we do have water crossing, I don't know if that will actually clean this thing up at all. No, apparently it'll just not have the power to move. That's one of the other things that I've got to get in and fix. I have added a pretty significant amount of power to this, but still not where it needs to be. This is a 17 port over, I'm imagining. Like I said, I believe this is, well, pretty positive it was JDL's. And somebody ported it over to 19, and then we took it, and that's cool. Then we took it and did some XML work to it to get it to run proper. And the John Deere's, we've actually done quite a bit of work too, working with Will Bosby. And utilizing some of his sounds. The John Deere's are just not, I'm not particularly happy with them. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that it has something to do with the fact that they're console friendly and not that I don't know. They don't seem to perform very well for me, and I don't know if it's just the new age of mods. Like, that's the way the 19 mods feel, and that having so much time in 17. Come on, Tree, stop dancing. I haven't had that happen yet. Come on. I know you're a big girl. Come on. No. Oh, I lost it. I'm hoping that because this one feels like a 17 mod, that I'm not just not with the times. Basically, that this actually has a more user-friendly feel to it, and that type of deal, basically. But I think I'm going to be sticking with this. Why didn't I catch that? I think I'm going to be sticking with this, and I'm going to be looking for if anybody has any mod knowledge. Not so much XML, because I would like to keep one guy on it. Now if he wants some help, or you know, doesn't want to try to work with me on it, now that's completely different. Then I will be looking for somebody. Why are you? Must be the server, or it must be the fact that I'm streaming now. So I'm gonna try to make this thing not 19. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time in 19 with it. Obviously, I want to get it ready for 22. I'm a big fan of the reach. That's another big thing with the John Deere's and a couple other ones. The reach on them is horrific. They don't have it right in between them. They just don't have any good reach to them. Okay, so let me try to. That's what I wanted to do, but I didn't want to get it closer to that tree. Nope. Maybe I can get this one out of here now. I don't know where the sound is coming from, because that's something that I haven't had all day, is sound when it actually cuts a tree. Right there. Come on. I really miss the Brotherhood too. Not having guys on here and making conversation. It kind of it's hard to just talk to nobody being here. And it must be hard to watch, so I do apologize, guys. But like I said, I'm trying to keep y'all in the loop and what my mindset is as I'm playing the game, because I know a lot of people they used to watch to learn and stuff, and that's what I don't understand, because I never had any real, well, I guess I had a little bit of experience in the woods. Not nearly the knowledge that I'm gaining now, but you know, in the past, watching my own content was cringy. But now, as I'm trying to start to get past this tree, all right, let's relax here. All right, let's work with the canopy. I got stuck behind another tree. Never had that happen before. Like I said, I think a little bit of server things going on now. A lot of bit of server things are going on. Get that cleaned up a little bit here. So if you guys are interested in any of the mods, don't be afraid to ask. Like I said, we do have some private stuff on here. Okay, no, we have one private thing on here at the moment, which is the Warboss edits. They're not his actual, well, no. The John Deere bunchers have some of Warboss's edit sounds on the functions, so they are not going to be public until we either get permission from him or we completely change stuff on them, you know what I mean? So everything in here is off of public sites, so I have no problem getting y'all whatever, you know, link wise and stuff like that. If you want my specific edits, that'll have to make sure that I get permission from Woodsy on. You know, he's the one that has taken the mods that others have created and done little edits. Like everything that we have as far as vehicles has the same controls on it, and that's why if you watch some of my movements aren't great, we'll just say that. Like you can see my tracks here, so if I go to turn, I can't use the head, unfortunately. So my turn key is actually on my joystick. It's actually on my left stick, so I have to hold my trigger in, so I can't actually turn the cab right now unless I let off of it, then I can turn it. But when I got it, when I've got the trigger actually held down, that's how I turn, and that's how I run the skidders. That way I have my skidder controls on, what is it? It's exactly the way I run my the Tiger Cat. So my left stick does all the turning, and my right stick does all the actual boom controls for the skidder. I don't think I've got enough reach for any of these. Maybe that one. And that's the way I have it for everything. So when I drive trucks, stuff like that, I actually have to either use my keyboard or make sure my wheel's on, and that's why you won't really see too much truck driving from me right now, because I don't have my steering wheel. Server stuff. I don't have my steering wheel on. So there is mud, like I said. This map does have some of that. And we've already went over the actual trees that you can actually run over, which is pretty freaking cool. Loving the map. Seems like just about anybody that I watch right now is actually playing this map, which is pretty cool. I like the little towns that the map has for you. You drive through, and everything kind of flows in a way. And the way I'm cutting this right now, the skidder operators will actually have to work to get the loads out, which is something that I've been working on forever. I've always tried to make little skidder roads and this, that, and the other thing, and try to give a little bit of playability to. It doesn't matter what role you're doing. Everybody has a job. And the truck drivers, you know, the truck drivers aren't going a mile down the road. They're actually having to take the trucks through the towns and different things like that. So you get a little bit of longevity out of it, you know. And the same thing goes with the skidders. That's why I'm cutting the way I am. They're gonna be going down these roads, utilizing the roads that where Bosby had put in, and not just cutting in a straight line, working 5 feet away from the landing, because all the times that I've been in the woods, at least working for Duhane, we've been back in the woods. You know, your landing is. Your landing's your landing, but realistically, at least where we are logging, you know, you have one crossing over a river, and you know, sometimes that just doesn't work out with the lay of the land as far as where you can put a landing. So the skidders, you know, they have a job as far as how far they have to skid and whatnot. And I know it's not the most productive way of doing it. Actually, it's not a productive way of doing it at all, but that's what you've got. You know, I know it's a video game, but for guys that are looking for just a little bit of something different than, you know, clear cutting every single map. This is cool. We got some new species in here. I don't know if these are. What the heck were these called? Nordic pine? Maybe not. Aspens, maybe? I'm not familiar with these. This might be a West Coast tree. Not enough reach. I don't know if we're getting in the mud here or what. I know we actually slid down. I think we are. I don't know if the tracks are going to actually show it. Yep. We're sinking into the map a little bit. So I'm trying to take these really thick areas that are really tight to the trail that probably are going to give an issue to the cable guys. And these are the ones that I'm really working on thinning. Oops. Don't know what happened there. Son of a gun. No, I'm sliding. For the skidders, I haven't really had much luck with these trees here recently. I haven't had to make any bumper trees, which is another new thing to me. I never knew about bumper trees, and now I know in real life how they. Whoa! Like I said, the server's having some fun right now. I don't know if it's the server or just my internet not liking the amount of trees down, but either way. And let's just give her a buck. There we go, that was smoother. Come on, reach. Not gonna happen. I think what I might actually do is just get out and cut them too. With the saw. There we go. It's gonna be a skidder's worst nightmare unless it is a cable job, that's for sure. Oh, they could pull that out. Yeah, that'll be alright. We are getting really okay. No, we're gonna start turning. Okay. Trying to keep everybody in mind here, and like I said, you don't have bendy trees. I really hope we get some of them physics. Like I said, we do have some very talented modders that are creating new things all the time still. Y'all just might not actually pick up on what's being done. I didn't. So hopefully bendy trees and other things like that are being thought about. Because man, oh man, will that ever change things. You won't have to worry about the constant barrage of just glitchiness. Or it might make it worse, who knows. Try to get that out of the Y server. Y server, come on. This type of stuff doesn't generally happen on single player for me. Now we got a tree stuck in the canopy. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
I just walked in the door. Get ready for eat and get to bed.
Just doing a little stream until you get on here, actually.
I probably won't jam out tonight. So
No. I didn't figure you would. I wanted to go to about 11, but now it's 11:30, so I'll end her and we'll chat a minute.
Alright.
Well, it's actually a perfect spot to stop. I have trees right up here.
Excellent.
Perfect. Alright. Come on. Glitchy tree. One of them days, eh?
Oh yeah. Yep, understaffed.
Oh, I don't know that feeling. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap her up there. Like I said, it's just a bunching night, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. God bless y'all.